Hi, I'm Leigh Marsden and this is a trauma-informed yoga session. Today we're practicing connecting with the body, on the feeling of the body in different forms and movements, and on the feeling of the breath. I invite you to participate as much or as little as you would like, depending on how you're feeling today. Please create comfort for yourself, either by sitting on a blanket, a cushion, or on a chair if you wish. Today we're practicing different movements of the spine. So let's begin. Prioritizing comfort in your seat, sitting in a way that allows you to feel an uplifted spine. And when you feel ready, I invite you to orient your eyes to the space that you're in, allowing your gaze to roam around the room, taking in the various parts, even if it's a familiar space to you. And as you go, you might feel your eyes begin to relax as they become accustomed to the space. And eventually settling on a particular point that feels pleasing or comfortable to you. And you may choose to keep your eyes open, or if it feels appropriate and safe, you could close your eyes. And when you are ready, I invite you to begin noticing that you're breathing. Noticing how your body is moving with your inhales and exhales. A feeling of watching the breath and the breathing process. You might notice different parts of this breath, from the way that the air is moving through your nose or mouth, down to your lungs, the expansion of your chest, and then the process the other way, the contraction of your chest, the movement of air from the lungs to the nose or mouth. Noticing that you're breathing. And as you are noticing here, you may also notice that other thoughts are coming. And this is completely expected. Other thoughts will be arising. And then I invite you to lift yourself up a little taller in your seat, and we begin our movements of the spine with the neck. So if you would like to, bringing your ear to your shoulder, either side, and noticing the gentle stretch on the other side. And you may also notice things like the weight of your head, various sensations in your upper back, making your way side to side with your eyes open or closed, however you feel is comfortable. And you'll notice with this style of practice that there is no expectation of what you should be feeling. It's an observation of whatever sensation is there. If you would like a circle, bringing your chin to your chest, ear to shoulder, and coming back the other way. This is the half circle. And if it's comfortable for you, perhaps a full circle. And when you're ready, returning to the center and bringing your chin up to the ceiling to stretch the front of the neck if that feels suitable. Chin to chest and moving in and out at the pace that suits you. Observing this gentle stretch to the front of the neck and the back of the neck. Returning to the center and a twist of the neck, looking over one shoulder, keeping your chest relatively centered and looking side to side at the rhythm or pace that suits you. As we move through these movements and forms, we're in the breathing that feels suitable, the breathing pattern. And returning to the center in a moment, noticing the feeling of the neck. Traveling further down the spine, and we'll make some forward and back movements, perhaps hands to your knees and rounding in when you're ready. If you would like, tucking your tail chin to chest. This is a seated cat. Noticing the particular places along your spine where you feel the movement and the form. Lifting up once again through your crown, feeling the extension upward, perhaps an inhale here, and with your exhale coming back to that rounded shape. Perhaps you'd like to hold one or other of the lifted or the rounded shapes, or you can continue coming in and out with your breath. So making the choice that feels the most suitable through all of these things, with how you're holding your eyes, the breathing pattern, and the flow or the pause. And coming back to neutral when you're ready, and perhaps relaxing your arms, a little roll of the shoulders. I'm sitting here in the cross-legged seat. Feel free to change how you're sitting. If you need to, you could come to a half cross legs, or just wiggle your legs out if you're in the chair, or change it somehow if you need to rest your legs. When you're ready, coming back to the neutral spine, and we'll try some side-to-side movements if that feels suitable. And we can add the arms here, inhaling to lift up your arms, feeling how the lift of the arms helps the extension of the spine. And then when you're ready, coming to one side, bringing your hand in the line of your hip and leaning to the side. And you can bend this top arm or leave it straight ahead. You can bring your hand forward or down. Generally noticing the length through that long side. You can bend your grounded arm or have it straight. Feeling how it is to breathe in this form. And is it different if you come to the other side? Perhaps inhaling tall on the way and exhaling over to the other side. A sense of the space between your ribs. And the length of your waist. The stretch anywhere along that side. And feel free to stay a little longer here, or if you would like to, a few times side to side. Sweeping over in the rhythm that suits you. Just mindful to keep your lower back lifted as you come to the side. And when you're ready, returning to neutral, and we pause here again to notice the feeling. If there is any change, or if you feel the same with no expectation. Notice that you're breathing. And if it feels suitable here, we can do a circle movement with the spine, moving around in the seat, just as large or as small as you would like to. With your hands resting somewhere that feels supportive. And coming the other direction if you're doing the rolling. Feeling free to skip any part that you prefer to skip. Staying with this observation of breathing instead. And returning to the center when you're ready. And perhaps a twisting movement for the spine. We'll take the arms overhead again to find that length, and then moving around the center into the twist, hand somewhere comfortable behind, and the front hand either on the knee or on the knee further away. You can add your neck to the twist if you would like, looking all the way behind, or keep it neutral to the side. And the twist provides us with an opportunity to notice the feeling of breathing in this particular form. Resting your eyes somewhere suitable or relaxing them closed. And as we go to the other side, inhaling the arms tall at the center, and then coming to the second side when you're ready. And once again, reminding you that there may be many thoughts coming to you as you do this practice here today. And we are prioritizing the breath and the feeling of the body in the various forms and movements. Bringing our attention here as much as possible. And then I invite you to inhale high at the center once more, and then bringing your palms together and finding the center of your chest. Feeling the touch of your palms, the temperature of your hands. If it feels good to you, you could interlace your fingers here and gently roll your wrists. And when you are ready, allowing your hands to rest comfortably on your legs once more. Returning to the observation of your natural breathing. Observing this breath from any place that stands out to you. Whether that's the movement of your chest, the breeze of air through your nose, or anything else. I invite you to stay here in this observation as long as you would like to. Thank you for practicing here today. Namaste.